Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm tired today. So I've been thinking a lot on the human experience. How do you come to help everyone see everyone's side? How do you come to the understanding that it's okay for other people to have other views, opinions, and whatnot without judging them? How do you help others see the point of view of everyone and everything? Not just humans, animals, nature, experiences, traumas, the good, the bad, the ugly, the glorious. Yes, we are all souls living the human experience. There's good days, there's bad days. In our society, everybody tells us it's not okay to feel, even though in 2022 it's okay to feel, but it really isn't because it makes people uncomfortable. Everybody has their bad days. Everybody has their good days. Some days, people on their really bad days are around people on their really good days, and it annoys them. It happens. We're all at different places in our lives and come from different backgrounds and life experiences, and that's what life is about as a human being and as a soul. To get as much experience as possible. How do you come from the perspective of the hawk? Am I perfect? Fuck no. I don't even try to act like I am. If I'm upset, I'm upset. If I'm having a shitty day, I'm having a shitty day. If I'm having a great day, I'm having a great day. If I'm not upset, then awesome. It's okay to feel. It's okay to be depressed or anxious or angry. It's okay to let that black wolf out. It's okay to let that white wolf out. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to sing and dance. It's okay to share your love and healing and light with everyone. It's okay to share your hate and anger and darkness with everyone. Just not in. Let's see here. What's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm just so tired. Not putting it on to others, you should be this way or that way or whatever the fuck. I said the other day, the moment that you told me who or what I should be is the moment that you lost all control, which is that, immediately. I am who I am. It's amazing to me how in every single aspect of my life, I've seen people trying to control me or others in so many different ways. That's not the right brand to wear. That's not the right football team. It's okay to feel, but I'm going to disappear when you do. Because I don't like it. Just... God, the human experience is crazy. It's the most learning and experience we'll ever gain in any lifetime is being human. It ain't no easy task. And none of us make it out alive. We move on, we continue on, but you know what I'm saying, as a human. My whole life, I've always tried to bring everyone together. And it's interesting because I have very much so been kind of an outsider. As a kid, I would run around the playground and play with everybody. And the first kids I'd always go to were the outsiders, the bigger kids, the stinky kids, the whatever kids, you know. And I'd bring them to play with the other kids. And I'd be like, you know, it's not okay to be this way, because why? You know, we all just want to play. They're just like you. We're all the same but different. We're all living the human experience. We're all here together, man. You know? I ain't ever seen any difference in people, and animals for that matter, and nature. They all speak to me without even opening their mouths or having mouths to speak. And I've always been the one to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves and protect those who cannot protect themselves. That's just who I am. Many times in my life I have not been protected when I should have been, especially as a child. Many times in my life I have not been accepted for being who I am. But I understand all perspectives, you know. I was always that kid to speak up. Don't be mean to this person for this or that. Like, what? What's wrong with you? Let's play with them or bring them in, you know. There ain't nothing different. You might find out, you know, that you really like this person and you're just like going off of like judging the book by its cover or some shit. Thing that I dislike the most in this life is people who tell me how to live my life, who to be, you know, set up guidelines. I'm a rule breaker. I'm a risk taker. I carve my own path. If you're expecting me to be a certain way, I'm probably not gonna. And it ain't just because it's in spite of your ass, it's just because that's who I am. I've fallen in a box. And I wish people could come more from that space of, I don't have to be this way or that way, or listen to the narrative of this or that or the other, or do what my family says, do what society says, limiting my own damn self because I'm trying to put myself somewhere where I don't belong, because I don't belong anywhere, but I do belong everywhere. You see what I'm saying? I like to dabble in everything. That's just my path. You know, a lot of people would say, oh, I just want the aliens to come and take me off this planet. First of all, I don't like the word alien because I think it's demeaning, but that's a whole other story. And second of all, it's like, well, then you're missing the whole, like, point of being a human. You know, people talk 5D too. That's a whole other thing. Like, yes, I believe in Christ, consciousness, 5D. Do I believe as a human being we're supposed to be like living in 5D all the time? No, man. Do I believe that everything is going to end up rainbows and butterflies? No, man, because it's all about balance. It's that human and soul experience. You know, the yin and the yang, the balance of all things. There's always going to be darkness and there's always going to be light. Stars wouldn't shine so bright without the darkness, and the darkness wouldn't be so dark without the light. And it's all within us and around us and in everything. Ain't nothing gonna end up all perfect. Like, I would love for a world to be less hateful and angry and everything, but I thoroughly realize as well, as the human experience that we signed up for, that's not really the case. Like, we can do what we can to be the best that we can be every day. Some days we fail. That's the human experience too. But there's always going to be that balance, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you want it to be like 5D Earth or whatever the fuck. Like, That's not what we signed up for. That's not the human experience. I may get hate on this. I really don't care. I'm gonna speak on it. It's all about balance, like the black and white wolf. Like, we all have the darkness and the light inside of us. The stronger the light, the stronger the darkness, and vice versa. You know, chances are, if you've been through fucking a shit show of a life, like hell, you're bright. Like, you've got a lot of light in you as well, but you've got a lot of darkness. Some people can forgive themselves and love themselves and incorporate that into some sort of balance, and some can't. Some days you're just gonna have a shitty day and you're mad, and you know what? You want to kick somebody's ass. Maybe you do. And some days you just want to send out love and healing, and you do. That's human. That's being human. If we were all like, all in the darkness or all in the light all the time, then there would be a problem. I always say, there's a problem if you're with someone in a relationship and you never fucking fight. If you never fucking fight, there's a serious fucking problem. And why is that? Because then either A, you're just fucking fighting off, like, shit that you need to deal with, because everybody, like, gets into fights here and there. Like, that's just how it is. Or they just don't give a shit. You just don't give a shit enough to even fucking have those conversations, those hard conversations, those fights. Or it's just not healthy. Like, you're fighting yourself. You're fighting the natural way of being as a human. We aren't here to live souls. Like, we are souls living a human experience, yes. But we are not here to live the soul experience. That's outside of the human body. If that makes sense. So, yeah, you can access that 5D or whatever. Sure. But we're living in 3D. We chose to be humans. We can come from a higher consciousness. We can help those that are around us, lead them into more information or knowledge or harmony. But harmony is that balance of the soul and the human, the yin and the yang, the male and the female, the dark and the light. It ain't all gonna be fucking unicorn rainbow farts and hearts and shit, and it ain't all gonna be walking through hell being angry and depressed and whatnot either. Some days you can find the balance, some days you can't. Some days you're more angry, some days you're more happy. That's life. That's being a human. So anyways, like I said, I'm tired. That's enough of that for today, but those are my thoughts on the human experience, and, just fucking do you, man, and don't fucking apologize for getting angry, lashing out, putting your shit out there, whatever the fuck. Just come from an understanding that everybody's got that dark night, and everybody's got that point where they're all like, oh, I'm 5D as well, like, you hit those points. Life is all about, like, this wave. So, love y'all. Hope you're having a good day. It's okay to be human. Peace.